Alrighty then. Howdy. Fix the sound redeems, kid. Ta-da! I just woke up like an hour ago. The original plan was to wake up like 2 hours ago or something like that, 2-3 hours ago, and then stream earlier in the day. And that probably would have been a good idea, given how crap my internet is during the quote-unquote normal hours of the day. But I was just like, you know what, I'm exhausted, I'm gonna let myself sleep in as much as the body wants and wake up naturally. Because that's the trick. If you just sleep naturally with no alarm, your body will generally just wake you up when you've had enough sleep, unless there's like a noise or a disturbance outside that forces you awake. I should be well rested, although I don't quite feel it. I slept until like 2 PM, so hang on, you woke up, popped in to say hello, and then you went back to sleep? Okay. Okay. I should not judge. That said hello to another, and the fellas. Oh dear. It's a lot of sleeping. Still waiting for the energy drink that I've been consuming to hit my bloodstream. I have one of those big 500 milliliter cans. Mostly done. Yeah, that's what we're going to jump into today is some Elden Ring. We're going to go up against that weird dragon dude that we died against the last time. Well, we're getting close. So we'll try him a few times, and if we can't get him across the line, then we'll just go exploring, level up a bit, get some more stamina. Maybe some more health. And then literally just go for it again. I'm keen to see what lies beyond this dude. Put him down to like 1 hit point or something at one of those runs. We've lost multiple times against him, and some of them quite embarrassingly so, but we got him down to 1. I'm confident we stand a fighting chance. Anyways. Not much on my end. I've got the stream, then I'll have lunch, and then there's potentially a Phasmo collab happening. And then that'll be today. Waiting on a couple of packages to come in, but the tracking's been broken for a few days now. So I doubt that they're there, so there's no point going to grab those. Which is fine, here's what it is. And then Sunday I need to catch up on uni stuff. It's only the first week, so I'm not particularly worried about missing anything, but I may as well get on top of things in preparation for next week when they actually get us doing stuff. That shouldn't take too long. Anyways, let's get the ring, let's make it old, then we have an Elden Ring. Turn that off, over here. Now we will behold much dying and suffering. Ah, flashbang. Game always blasts a fully white screen right before what you see now. So I'm sitting here in the dark, early in the morning, and the game's just like, hello there, bang. Did someone literally start drilling outside right as I started the stream? They did indeed, but filter's catching it. How knowledgeable are you about MC? What is MC? I think you mean Minecraft. Vaguely? I want the Godric soldiers. We've got that equipped. I don't think we have any holy stuff left, because we threw all that away, didn't we? Hmm. Could you do a trivia? I could try and do a trivia and largely fail. Let's switch to this one and do this. We're pretty much going to die until I get into the swing of things. So we'll summon her, summon my Godric soldiers, use the other spear, the other staff, sorry. And make a few runs at this dude. I could try and do a trivia, I wouldn't know much. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Wait, why did I do that? Oh, this attempt is going awful. How the heck? Wait, where did that come from? That makes no sense. Where'd that come from the side? Whoa. That was a disaster. I have one question, sir. Do you want a Dragon Slayer title? I feel like this is a loaded question, and no matter what I answer, I'm going to get into trouble. How about I simply say this? I am happy for other appropriate titles that are not the Dark Lord. How about that? How's that for an answer? Whoa! Come on, man. No, 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 no. Oh, this is going terribly. Not good enough. Try again. Yes, I'll take the Dragon Slayer title. Bring it. Whoa! No, 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 no. How the hell are you supposed to fight against that last attack? I don't get it yet. We're not even getting close, I tell you. Mariah Carey followed with a bonk. How could you? How? Just how could you? Ah, outrageous. I mean, we haven't tried this guy yet. I don't think he will do particularly well, but we can at least try. No, 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 no. Alright, phase 2. Please occurs. I hope it takes 2 hours. Tiki. How could you be so cruel? How could you be so cruel, eh? Karma. No, 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 no. Oh, one hit. Jesus. How the hell did we roll right into it, eh? How could you be so cruel? And I was being 7% nicer as well. Unacceptable. Let's try these guys. Actually, no, let's try this dude again. No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Whoa! Come on, man. No, you don't. One hit, please. No! Why are you being so cruel? Okay, let's just get some distance. Man, my jellyfish hanging in there. I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how to deal with that attack. I don't know how to deal with that. Oh! Alright, let's try the Godric soldiers again. I've been playing. Thank you, Faye. I appreciate that. I think this was only my third attempt this morning, maybe fourth. Alright. At least it's close to set up. Oi, oi, oi. How the hell did I run right into it, eh? Oh, we're doing terrible. Since you want to defeat me in arm wrestling to be called Dragon Slayer, it counts for you. Fair enough. And that was Zane who said all of that. I am innocent in all of this. Whoa. I suppose I could... No, you can only do one at a time, it seems. Oh! Come on, man. Whoa! Oh no, why'd I run right into it? That makes no sense. Curse placed. Outrageous. We're gonna try the squid again because we got his health down further than last time. Crispy plague. Exactly. This is awful. I would taste absolutely awful, I'm just saying. Alright. No, you don't. I don't get how to dodge that. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Demon Wabi over there. This is why we need a Dragon Slayer to just deal with you, you know? Still don't know how to deal with that attack. Or that one, for that matter. Like, how do you deal with that? No, 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 no. How? I don't get it. 2 hours. We're not doing 2 hours on this boss. We're going to beat him. I do not get how I keep getting hit in that last attack. Every time. Don't get it. But we've determined that the best strategy seems to be Squid, me, and this cooperator. I think the jellyfish used to be Margit. I finally got the jellyfish, yes. I knew the jellyfish existed. I was very happy when I found it. But otherwise... Never get the timing of that damn dodge right. No, 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 no. God damn it. Go, 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 go. Alright. Whoop. How How the heck did that miss me? Run, 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 run. And I'm pretty much dead. Oh, finally. Barely made that. Barely freaking survived it. Oh, 30 minutes. I think to an extent it was the RNG of the fight, because there are certain moves he didn't do this time that he did in the past. Great runes received by... The great runes you receive by defeating shard bearers have lost their beneficial power. However, this power can be restored at divine towers throughout the lands between. Right, we gotta work for it. They get an easy run. And freaking we have to try harder, you know? Cookie Crumbs, thank you so much for the raid. Let me do the thing. Shout out at it is Cookie. So, thank you so much. I am a random VTuber in the middle of nowhere who's playing his first Souls game all the way through. I started Bloodborne back in the day, so that's technically the first, but I spent like 5 minutes. No, sorry, I spent about an hour in it. You know that first werewolf you do at the beginning? I got past that, and I was like, I'm going to come back to this game. It's awesome. And I never did. But I will. So technically, Elden Ring is the first. So thank you very much for the raid and the congratulations. If you need to raid and run, to hydrate, to rest, to... That's not going to come alive, is it? No, it's got no head. Then happy days. But if you're going to stick around, thank you so much. And yeah, I am enjoying Elden Ring so far. It's got its frustrating moments, but when you beat a big boss like that, it's all worth it. Biscuit Brigade raid. Okay, what kind of biscuits? I have to know. What kind of biscuits? Thank you very much for the ring. Not the ring. Thank you so much for the congratulations for the Elden Ring victory, and Elden Ring is treating me well. We have... Ooh, we can definitely level up. And so we shall. Exhilaration of being a boss is unmatched. Absolutely. Especially when a certain Wabi in chat is all like, it's going to take you 2 hours, I curse you, and then I'm just like 30 minutes. Like that. Well, but does that mean I have the title of Dragon Slayer finally? Because he did have a dragon's head on his arm. That was where the fire was coming from, so it counts. Any type of biscuit is good, though chocolate chip is always a win. Chocolate chip is a delicious cookie. I highly recommend. When it comes to biscuits, I mean, anything is good. That's certain death if we go down there. Anything savory, anything sweet. Anzac biscuits are always really good. I think it counts for Dragon Slayer title. Thank you. See, I have officially gained the Dragon Slayer title. It is awesome. Alternatively, I could... That's certain death as well. Alternatively, I can just play Skyrim as well and become Dragonborn. And I mean, technically you slay dragons. You could say that you've got that title. Never ever. Nah, sorry, Wabi. It's just how it is. That doesn't go anywhere. That doesn't go anywhere. Are you...
Pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you?
I'll give him a chance to do the stomp. He's earned it. Oh, not Mariah, no. It hurts. It burns. It burns. Oh, okay, fine, fair enough. You can take a few swipes, Robbie. Do your best. Um, you could beat Melania in 5 tries, so you should bring in some more good luck. Damn, I have not faced that boss yet, but I've heard that she's particularly tough. Is that the one where that dude let me solo her? Is that the one that he kept going for? If it is, then I think I know who you mean, and I'm told that's very, very tough. So in 5 tries, I salute you. We'll let him stomp away a bit more. I think he's earned it, given all the shenanigans this dude was involved in. Give him a good stomp. But let's see what you got to say.
Hello there. This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me.
Let me solo her, made famous.
Bloody deserve that.
He is a stuff legend. Yes, he is indeed.
What goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Godric is a huge difficulty spite in the game. Also, so regrets. Ooh, I did not know that. I feel really good about that fight now. Because I've faced him like, I'd say 20 times in the last stream, and then maybe 5 or 6 times in this stream. In all of that, we got him down to like 1 hit point in a previous run, so I felt confident that we had a chance at him. We did have a few 1-hit kills here, where he just wiped us out. But I felt like we were getting close, so it means that we've got the right gear levels and stuff to meet this difficulty spike. But thank you very much, and I appreciate the raid. Hope you're having a fantastic rest of your weekend planned. What you got going on? Huh. Doesn't really have any good stuff, unfortunately. That's fine. At least now we get to explore beyond the castle. Although I pretty much guarantee we'll be wiped out by like a bird or something as soon as we go through the door. Because that's how these things go. It's like, aha, I'm indestructible. Random bird. Damn it. Hopefully some editing and sleep for the weekend. Hell yes. I have got this stream, and then there's going to be apparently a Phasmo collab in a couple of hours' time. Which should be good fun. I'm a bit of a novice to that game, but I enjoy running around like an idiot and guessing all the ghosts wrong pretty much every time. And then aside from that, just the usual shenanigans of chores, cleaning up, grocery shopping, etc. This looks nice and fancy, actually. That chair's a bit too big for us. And nothing happens. There's no sit mechanic, is there? Oh well. Technically stood in his chair. So we came that way, we can come down here, or we can go to the door behind us. Let's see what awaits us. Wrong button. What? Wrong button again. Oy, oy, oy. Sit and swing legs should be the action for that chair. Uh-huh. Now I just need to figure out how to actually do that. I'll figure that out later. Alright, there's nothing here which makes me think there's some kind of a, Oh, it's got the glowing symbol, we can't attack, that's what's going on. I thought it was like a hidden room or something, which had to break something to get through it, but apparently not. I'm just joking, you can't. You got me all believing in everything. I am naive enough to believe that. How could you? How could you? Wrong button, curse. I see, I see. You cannot take credit for my stupidity. Try. Ah, this is the way. Okay, now we can attack again. So there'll be something down here that wants to eat us. I can hear something walking around. I'm too used to Zelda where you can smash pots and basically find items. I've never found a single item doing this. The Zelda franchise has taught me well, if there are pots, break them. And if there are chickens, don't attack them. A little too quiet. Someone's going to attack us any second now. Easy, bye, punk. See you, Bobby. Have a good rest of your evening. Sleep well. Berry grape. And with Hades, you can break pottery for health. The pot smashing is for the cathartic sounds of shattering clay. Yes. If you're not making pottery, it sounds delightful. But if you're making it and you hear shattering clay, it's like, oh, that's not good. But I guess it just depends on the hobby. Because for some people, this is no doubt the most horrific sound they can hear. For me, it's just like, ah. Like standing on or stepping on crunchy, dry leaves. Now, what have you got to say? Dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. Is that a euphemism? Why are there mushrooms? Well, I'll leave him to it. There's probably some mechanic I don't know of yet, which will allow me to interact with that spirit in a different way, but for now, this is just where I came from, so there's no point going up there. Background, the Potter of Elden Ring cries as you roll around. Absolutely. Poor dude is like, oh my god, all my pots. It's probably the same, and I know this is not how it works, but there are so many video games where you have just items in unusual places, like you find money in the grass, or money in pots in dungeons, or someone's lighting the torches or candles in forbidden crypts that haven't been opened in hundreds of years, or thousands of years. And I always think to myself, there's got to be someone somewhere who does all of that. I mean, logically, no, it's just the developers creating a cool environment. They don't think about it, but my brain goes, who lit the torches? Those torches have not been burning for 1,000 years. Who's coming in here to do that? And then whenever we turn a torch off or we knock something down or we take it, I'm just wondering, are they watching the shadows just going, no, my work? I just imagine this army of like secret groundskeepers and gardeners just running into ruins, fixing things up, only for the player to pop in and just destroy everything. I want to know who's putting sweet rolls in the drawer pockets. Yes, because those cannot be thousands of years old. Someone is putting fresh ones there, or the drawers are coming down from the barrens and they're stealing them in children's sleep. Who sell the booby traps? The booby traps I could believe lasting for that long, although they probably need some oil. But everything else just doesn't make sense. It's like, how did that get preserved that long? Okay. Liurnia of the Lakes. I don't see a lake, though. Because I was an idiot and used up 2 of my heals, we'll do this as well. Hang on. Oh, are you that dude that we saved earlier?
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human. You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
Sure. Let's see what you can do with this. Altered. Okay.
Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? I would, well, rather you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all. Oh,
Sure.
going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
I could do with a professional tailor or seamster, as he says. I don't know about you all, but I generally try and keep my clothes going a little bit longer than they probably should, so if something gets torn or ripped, I'll try and patch it or stitch it up just to get some more life out of it. I imagine that's what I get him to do, is rather than looking all schmick, just get him to fix up the holes in my socks and stuff, and it's like, if I can get another 6 months out of this, it's a win. Not finding any runes, which is fine. That is a big tree. It begs the question. Yeah, so we're sort of up this way. It means we can explore whatever's over here. Oh, hang on. That dude was saying if we beat someone, we should come back to the table, because then we're no longer just a guest. The thing what we'll do is we'll run around here for a bit, we'll explore, just for the hell of it, see if we can find another map thing, and then we'll check that out at some point as well. I've started darning and mending my clothes. It's a very good skill set. 100% agree. It absolutely is. There's nothing worse than when you get a good pair of jeans, and I am very guilty of this, is I'll find one pair of something, like a particular brand, model, whatever you want to call it, and I just get the same thing again and again and again. So when I find a good pair of jeans, I'll buy like 3 or 4 pairs of it and just cycle through until they're destroyed. But then you get one which is pretty much fits perfectly, it's very comfortable, except it's a little bit too long. Then you're like, I need to put hem on it. And then you can either pay someone to do it multiple times, which is fine, or you learn how to do it yourself, you save a little bit of money, and you have a perfect fitting pair of jeans for a couple of years, however long you can get them to last. That's good luck, play casting around. Thank you so much, Putty. We did indeed beat Godric. I think that's his name. Dragonarm. And we have the title of Dragon Slayer. Thank you for the follow, Cookie. I really appreciate it. I will be sure to check you out as soon as I am not fighting for my life in strange Elden Ring lands. Now, I should use the Steed Torrent, but I have a habit of missing the very obvious whenever I do. So, we'll re-equip this, but we'll stay on foot for now just because I literally ran past a map marker or map tower thing multiple times for days until someone in chat pointed it out, and I'm like, oh, I've been running right past that thing, so we'll go on foot for now. Unless we need to jump. Great Overlord. No, Zane, don't give me more strange titles and nicknames. You've already had Wabi trying to destroy me today. Certain death if we go down there. That church looks friendly. That graveyard, probably not so much. Church of Irith. Sacred Tear. We can use that to increase our flasks. Who are you?
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied Glintstone sorceries at the Academy of
Yes, this is exactly who we're looking for.
Small donation. I'd be happy to share my knowledge. Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
That's not the best sales pitch. Sales pitch. My bad. Alright, what's he got? Glintstone we know. Starlight we don't know. We need 2,500 runes. Oh, that's pathetic. We know two of them, and then the last one just is basically turning us into a human flashlight so we can see in the dark. I want it, though, but it kind of sucks. So we need to go grind for some runes so we can pay the homeless magician to teach us a magic trick. But I'm desperate for any kind of sorcery in addition to the 2 spells we have. It's getting kind of boring just doing the same thing again and again. I don't even know if there's other sorceries in this game. I sort of assume that there are. Wait, hang on. How many runes do I have? Because we should have... Yeah, we were pretty much close anyways. We can now afford it. Done and done. We just have to not die and lose our runes now. Alright, come here, buddy.
Back to learn another? Why, of course. Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. All right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
Okay, that's actually kind of sad for the poor dude. He's literally a student, so you can't expect too much of him, fair enough. He's popped out to run an errand or go see someone, and then they've just so happened to have like a civil war in this world, and he's been locked out because the Academy's like, yeah, we ain't dealing with that. We're going to leave that alone. You'd think they'd have some way to let their lost students back in, but maybe not. You definitely want to get this key, though.
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy.
He's one of those dudes who basically clings to university his entire life and never goes out into the real world, really. The lifelong academic who becomes a teacher. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. To each their own, but... If he doesn't have a talent for sorcery, and I don't know if he has a passion for it or not, there are other things he could try. And again, in this strange medieval world, they probably don't have any kind of healthcare. They probably don't have any kind of unemployment payments, so you got to do what you got to do to eat. We would need to go to a fireplace to change our spell, our grace, sorry, so let's go to that. We'll try out this new spell he taught us. It's going to be useless, but I want to try it at least once. Alright. Okay. Increasing amount replenished by flasks. Okay. Then we want to go memorize spell. Place that with that one. Don't have enough faith for that. Alright, let's see what this does. Wrong button, god damn it. We glow in the dark now, yay. Oh dear. I mean, it's a bit more useful than using a torch, I suppose, but... And I imagine it runs out after a certain time. Past time until morning. Ooh, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. Um, Enhances charge attacks. That doesn't help us. Boost strength. Doesn't really help us. We need some new whatever these are, so you can mix up a new thing. A glowing skull. I wonder if this affects our stealth at all. I generally don't use stealth too much, but it'd be interesting. Waiting for the day playtest. No, 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 no. I've seen people who do those challenge runs. Frickin' Sandstorm. His no-hit runs of Bloodborne. No, thank you. No summons, no buffs, no whatever it is. I am not that kind of Souls player. I'm barely surviving here. So a challenge run? No, thank you. I am not that masochistic. Now, no hate to people who do enjoy that kind of stuff, but like, no thanks. Not yet. No, no, no. I'm not going down the dark path. I will not join the dark side. There's probably going to be something in here that wants to kill us and eat us, so we got to be careful. There it is. Now, is it a case that we have to... Yeah, I have to double tap him. Oh. We have to double tap. There we go. Academy Scroll. We're going to definitely check that out in a bit. Alright, so... He's done. Grim Reapers are done. Any other goodies? What was that thing that we just picked up? Academy Scroll. Given to a learned sorcerer to acquire new. Are we not a learned sorcerer, or do we have to give it to the other dude? It'd be cool if we could learn it on our own. Doubt it, though. Alright, what's going on over here? Ooh, tomatoes. That's that done. Oh, I think we've been over there. Have we? No, we haven't. Okay. We went over to a weird little island over here. I don't know how we got there. Like, teleported. And I thought for a second it was that, but that's apparently something else. There's probably another way to teleport there. There's an interesting science fiction story. Multiple different series, different books in one big series, and the one that I remember reading was called The Fall of Hyperion. It is interesting because it was set in the future and there was a global sort of human empire spread across the galaxy. And they use this kind of gateway technology to basically stitch together multiple different spaces on different worlds and different galaxies. So it looks like one single room or one single corridor. And it's a fantastic idea. It means that you can literally walk around wherever you'd like and you're crossing galaxies and you never notice it. The heck was that? Oh, something just spawned. Oh, damn. He's got some heft to him. But anyways, oh shit, I went off the cliff. How did I survive that? But anyways, as the story progressed, and spoiler warning, what essentially ended up happening was... Is he following me? I should probably get used to his reach, eh? What ended up happening is that network was broken at some point, meaning that some... Oh, it's this dude. Meaning that some dude who was just shopping in another planet, he was just trapped in the wrong spot when the network broke, and that means that he's millions of light years away from his home. He'll never see his friends and family again. And the reason I thought of that all of a sudden was that little tower that we saw in the distance, which is physically disconnected from everything. You'd have to use some kind of teleport to get there, or have wings. So you can imagine you're living on an island like that, just chilling, and then one day, just the teleport breaks and you can never leave, trapped there forever. Be nice to imagine just walking outside and you go shopping. Yeah, that was exactly it. That was literally exactly what was going on. Was that you'd have people who would live in one place and they'd use the gates to walk to work, which was light years away, and it wouldn't even matter. And it was only when the network was broken that you had all these people who were just stranded and orphaned from their homes and their families. Learned sorcerer.
Back to learn another. Wonderful. You're most welcome to any of my anemic little spells.
Yeah, we can't really,
Find yourself a glintstone key. Without one, you can't pass through the academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital.
Exactly, Zane. You go to buy a burger and you get lost on a strange alien planet because the gateway system breaks. And in that universe, the gateway was never restored, which means those people are permanently and forever trapped far from home. Which I thought was really sad. There was a lot of sad stuff going on in that story. A lot of horrifying stuff as well, but that was the thing that stuck with me, is just the idea of them being trapped forever, unable to go home. We need to find a grace to recharge everything. Actually, let's not do that. Let's not do that, he says, and then we go and do exactly that. Dagnammit. Ashes of War. Well, it says 82 plus 1, 101 plus 40. Don't have the attributes to use it anyways. We need to find a merchant or something. Start selling off some of these things. Give to a learned sorcerer to acquire new sorceries. I mean, there's always Roger, who is... Actually, why don't we try finding him? Let's see if he can do something about it. He's learned. Rampart, left side. He's in one of these. I think he's in... Gatekeeper, Godric the Grafted... Sorcerer Thought. I should be able to see his name. Fingerreader Crone. He was somewhere around here, unless he's moved. That's Bok the Seamster, Gostic. Left side. See if Roger is still there, if he's moved somehow. Thinks about how it eventually, like, if all the international transport vehicles become a common thing, it probably increased the chance of it being sabotaged. I think, rather than it being sabotaged, it was something a bit bigger than it just being taken out by random people. But yeah, eventually it would fail, for sure. Someone would screw it up. And he's right down there, if he's still here. And then the third one. Always birds. Why is it always birds when it comes to Australians, I tell you? Always frickin' birds, man. Now, we dropped down in here, and then he was just in the inner sanctum. And he's gone. Damn it. Our boy Roger was here. And I'm like, he's a learned sorcerer, he could probably tell us this. What we're going to try is, let's go to that golden table thing now that we've killed a boss and see if they're a bit nicer to us. Maybe Roger was there. And maybe he can teach us some damn magic, you know? Because I want more spells. I'm a magician that knows no spells, you know? He's gone, yeah. He'll show up eventually somewhere, I think. Just need to figure out where and how it all works. Who are you? I know you.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The round table hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
I would not be surprised if it turns out that she is like the most deadly warrior in the whole game and she just like has no confidence. So it's like a self-confidence issue as opposed to anything else. Does anything happen if we rest here? No. Okay. Worth a try though.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Ah, you're the dude who was having a go at us last time.
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, no, you're not.
Known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Cradling a baby? Is that what that is? Well, to each his own. I imagine if we see a gaggle of ghosts, we should avoid them, especially if there's some kind of a sailor or a pirate in the middle of it. Ugh. It's got an eyeball and it's alive, my god.
Are you that new tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
That's a lot to interpret from just a little wiggle.
The fingers guide you.
Okay, this is the most eldritch horror thing I've seen in this game so far. They worship a giant severed part of a hand, which is two fingers. That's where this whole religion is sprouted from. That does not look very divine to me. I'm just saying. Oh.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Oh, do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not? Ah, great the children of the goddess, Queen Marika, tainted by the strength of their runes, and so graceless. The fingers speak.
The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left.
Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted. Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Well, that's horrific. I could have sworn I saw like an eyeball. Yeah, there's an eyeball. It looks like an eyeball on the left one. If you look really closely, right above where my character's head is, that looks like an eyeball in the midst of the flesh. Can we communicate with the fingers directly? I don't think we should touch them. Somehow that seems like a bad idea. Oi, oi, oi. I don't know about starting a whole religion based upon a giant rotting hand which only has 2 fingers on it. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but like, seriously, man. It doesn't seem wise, you know? Alright. We have a conversation yet? No. You. You mocked us earlier.
You've received the wisdom of the 2 fingers, have you not? Then I bid you welcome, as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir, as a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. I am accumulating knowledge, to be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
The Eldritch Eyeball. An eyeball would make a bit more I say it would make more sense, but a giant floating eyeball already defies logic. But I mean, it has a symbol of wisdom. It sees. It has connotations as opposed to just 2 fingers on your hand. There's not even a thumb involved here.
Be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you? The Academy of Rhea Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy, but Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the amber egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
Oh. We definitely want to go there because it's like an Academy of Magic. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I don't think we'd find any merchants in there who are willing to teach us spells. They're probably just going to try and kill us, but... Ah, you fought Godric.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the Round Table. Nefeli-Lu, we met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Oh, thank you kindly, ma'am.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Ensha's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while.
Oh, we already spoke to him. Literally a skeleton. Yeah. It's a burnt skeleton that's sitting there chilling. Can we still talk to you guys? Ugh, we can't afford anything. This is memory slots. We definitely want that. That's only 3,000. We can afford that. If that does what I think it does, it means we can have a third spell. So... just need a little bit more. Definitely going to use that in a bit. Void of any benediction. Makes sense. Okay, do we have another one somewhere? We have another golden rune somewhere. What? What? We don't? Outrageous. Outrageous. I could have sworn we had at least one more somewhere. We could probably sell some stuff, actually. Yeah, we could sell a lot of stuff. We're not using most of this. Can we sell to you? We cannot. We can only purchase. Okay. Is there someone here we can sell to? We can always sell to the merchant in the church. And then just teleport back here. And then buy that thing. And then if it gives us another spell slot, happy days. We don't yet have a useful spell, but it's cool to have more, you know? I believe you were able to... Where is he? There he is. I believe we were able to buy things from you which are useless, but maybe we can sell to you as well.
You appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Damn it. We can only buy. We can't use any of these. Brr.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Is there someone else here that we can eventually beat or deal with? That's the question. Because if there's a magician here, we definitely want to make use of that. I feel like there is. Rogier, we fought his ghost or whatever it is down here. And then died very quickly. Let's see if we can get down there again and do it. Because there's a vague suspicion in the back of my mind that if maybe he's here and we can defeat him, maybe we can somehow get him to teach us magic. We've already spoken to you. You just give us a hug, which is nice, but... We're looking for actual combat useful stuff, you know. It's closed. That's closed.
Now, look at you. Those eyes tell a story of a challenger who's felled his mark. Find 'em well. Now lay out your arms. The girly boy here, she's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
Ah, we can sell to him. What will he buy? Will he buy everything? No, he only buys... Oh no, he buys everything. That's kind of cool. I know we can't use it, but I just want to keep that because it's cool. That gives us 3,500, which is more than enough to buy from the Two Fingers Crones. Sell all of those. How much is that going to cost me? Magics. Okay. Not too bad, actually. Let us buy from the crones, then sell anything that's left. And then buff our shield, probably. And then we'll try going up against that magician again. 'Cause, yeah, 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 'cause, yeah Hello, ma'ams. Done and done. Then if I go to the table, it should then be like, yeah, hey, you can equip a third spell. If that works the way I think it does. Aha! It does. Although this is sorcery, though. That's an incantation, that's sorcery. Let's equip it and then focus on faith next. Okay, hang on. Faith 14. What is my faith, actually? Faith is currently 11, so we'd have to go 3 levels. Ugh, I have a feeling that if we level this up, it's just not going to work, even though it's a sorcery. Which means we're going to waste our time with it. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, hang on. We'll at least equip something we can use, even if it's kind of useless. Let's hope. 3 levels, man. 3 levels. Alright, I know that if we jump down here, we face off against, the Ghost of Roderick, I think it is. Or the Shade, or whatever it is. Oh, there's someone here.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
Oh, there he is. Glintstone Pebble. Spinning weapon. Oh.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Roger's rapier. I am very keen to try that, actually.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore. Ah, so you've met Dee. Dee is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends.
Oh. Okay. So we've got Magic Short Sword 2, which is not great. Roger's rapier requires Dexterity 17. Jeepers creepers. What do I have? Dexterity... Where the hell is my dexterity? Dex. 12. Oh. We need to level up so badly. We're gonna die, but I'm gonna jump down there, or get down there, and we're gonna see if we can fight Rogier's ghost. Just for the heck of it. I know there's a set of stairs that goes down there. There it is.
Your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled.
Alright, so... Got a good staff, we've got a spell. I don't think we can use summons, but we've got a good one. Let's see if we get our ass kicked. Wait, hang on. How do I get in there? Oh, it's over here. Is it over here? No. I think it just means we can't go in here yet. I know I've been down there before. Do we have to jump down for it to work? How many runes am I going to lose? 111. Okay, not the end of the world. We're going to have to go grinding for a bit, I think. So grind, explore, fill out the map. And then we'll figure the rest out as we go. That's the plan. Keep going for another half hour or so, and then I'm going to wrap it up and crack on with my day. But we will be back with Elden Ring again in the near future. Because I've got a taste for it now. I'm gonna have to jump down from here, aren't we? I could have sworn there was a door, though. I could have sworn there was a door in here. Alright. And then he should... There he is. Maybe I should do what he does and have staff and sword. Oh, no thanks, buddy. Oh, no thanks, buddy. What's frostbite? Never seen that before. Oh, let's try him again. I now know some of his moves. And we know it's pointless to use magic against him because we'll just roll, but hang on, what are you showing me? I could dual wield? Ah. I did not know that was a thing. I thought it was... Okay. Okay. Sword was tickling him. We only got in like 2 hits as well. We lost 111 runes, not the end of the world. Okay, let's give him one more shot. Invaded by Mad Tongue Olbrich. We've got a bleed effect as well. Ah. Yeah, we're doing like no damage. How is he so strong though? I don't get it. We don't stand a chance against him. But if he can get that strong, surely we can too if we have the right stuff. That's the main thing that I'm taking away from that. And he's just wearing clothes. He's not even wearing chainmail. Okay, okay. I see a strategy. Where's that merchant in the beginning? Maybe like here or something. Merchant of Khalil. So we go here, we sell like the shields and stuff, and then we go back and see if we can strengthen our clothes or something. Because if we can be faster and still not take damage, that's exactly what I want, you know?
It's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
And he's got nothing new. Fair enough. Alright. I would love to use that one day. Four 4.2, 1.8. Buffs a few of our attributes.
God is dead. God remains dead. And we have killed him. How shall we comfort ourselves?
We shall not. There shall be no comfort. We shall merely suffer. Maximum equipment load. Let's actually equip that. That would be good.
Goodbye for now.
Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid. That's not the stupid thing, by the way. Stupid thing. Switching back to our starter gear in terms of damage, and then we see how much we actually take. So what we'll do is we'll run out here, we'll get hit by an NPC, probably that Godric Knight over there, using the current clothes, switch to the chainmail, see the difference, then we'll try and upgrade these with the blacksmith we saw in the round table, and then see what the difference is, if any. Because if that Albrecht tongue fellow can wear just normal clothes and he takes no damage, surely we can do the same. Alright, I'll take a hit. Come on, buddy. Alright, that's how much we take with this. And then we swap to chainmail. And then we do the same hit from one of his friends, that dude over there. See how much damage that does. So 2 hits took down 1/3 of our health, basically. What about this way? Come on. That's about the same? Although I think those are power hits, so it's probably doing a bit more damage. Yeah, he was probably a bad example because I think he's like a heavy attacker as opposed to the other dude who had a smaller sword. I know there's a third dude over here somewhere. Let's aggro him. Let's see how he hits. Just curious. He's got a big sword as well, so maybe it won't work. You're gonna use your torch. I'm not gonna do it because You're just going to do a big hit again, which defeats the purpose. Yes, you are. That dude over there's got a torch as well, so he's just going to do the same thing as his friends, which means I don't have a good... Can you just do an... That's what we're after. It does a little bit less, I think. Then the immediate question is there enough of a difference wearing this to justify? Like, it almost doesn't... Yeah. Almost doesn't matter. Just a little bit quieter, that's all. Alright, let's try something. Wrong button. Let's try something silly. See what happens. Alright, so... Rest of the table. And then we need to find the... What's he called?
A pleasure to see you. Thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's not easy by any means, but it's what I must do.
Ah, I'll tell you what the blacksmith said, yes.
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
Alright, so he called it spirit tuning, so maybe she has a way to level up the spirits we keep summoning.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms. Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
He can't do clothes. No, it was all for naught. Dangnammit. But he can level up these. So that's 28 plus 7, 28 plus 6. Slightly more physical attack power. They're basically identical, really. There's a Corde. There's no reach, so it's... You have to get in close with that one. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I'm not using the Ashes of War properly. Determination. Alright. Uh-huh, so we can duplicate stuff. Got him. Alright. Time to grind. Where's the best way to do that? We only have 670. We get 100 from a standard enemy, then... Oh god, that's gonna be a lot. We have to kill at least 1,000. That's only one level. Probably better off going up against bosses, but that will have its own challenges. Okay. So... may as well explore, get the map. If we can. That is. We also need to try and find a magician or something who can teach us more magic. It's the other thing we're missing. I definitely do want more of that. Alright, let's explore. It wants me to go over that way ultimately, so get down there basically. Okay. Well, we'll get there. Just a cliff. And the enemies here are a bit more... have a bit more oomph to them, so we'll get a definite test of our armor. Although, maybe it's time that I tried... dual wielding. Oops, I did that exactly wrong. Right hand should be that. The left hand. Spear. Right hand. There you go. So you got the slicey, and then you got the magic. Got no shield, but that just means we can only dodge. Let's see if dual wielding does this any better. Those will just spawn a couple times. We adapt the tactics of our enemies. Yeah. If that Albright tongue fellow does it. Although I think what he's doing is he's casting some spells like Frostbite, which means anytime we get close to him we take damage. Which is really useful. And then he's attacking with a pretty good bladed weapon. And then he'll switch to which his spells up to be the ice spike thing he was doing. Which is a good strategy. And I think either his weapon or something on him is causing that bleed effect. So essentially you're bleeding your enemies, you're using Frostbite to slow them down, and then you're attacking both ranged and melee. That's a good strat. Is that a Godric fellow? That's a Godric fellow. And we can summon again. Alright, let's do some damage. Come here, buddy. Alright, there'll probably be a few more in here. I already see him. Hello. Ooh. Flintstone Craftsman Cookbook. Nice. The end to him. Did they both despawn? I must have entered an area where you can't summon. Alright, fair enough. Is there anything else here? But that cookbook, what's that? Band's crafting repertoire. Why can I not use these? Do I need to be at a campfire or something to use them? Maybe that's the trick. Alright. Going on here. That forest does not look ominous at all. Oh, it's a swamp, even better. Get out of my swamp. Imagine all kinds of nasties are waiting in there to kill us. I think I see a campfire, so let's check that out. Maybe someone over there has advice for us before we go running into the swamp. Assuming that thing over there is friendly, that is. Might find Shrek in there. If we found Shrek in there, he would probably just tell us to get out of his swamp. Alright, memorize. Got a lot of spells. I may have to look up how to actually use the scrolls I keep finding. There's a merchant over there, which is good. That's nothing. And if we jump down from up there, we can get items. Okay. Hello, buddy.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
That's not ominous at all. What's he got? Lantern. That could be useful. We'll get one of those. Crafting recipes. Astrologer hood. That's my clothes. Why does he have my clothes and my weapons? Very concerned that he's got all my gear. Don't ask how he got them indeed, eh? Hang on to that. Definitely hang on to that. Hang on to the crossbow. Keep that because it's ours. We need to grind. We need lots more runes. Lots more. I wonder if that NPC basically has the starting gear of any character you pick, just as a way to mess with the player. It's like, oh, you started as a samurai? He's got the starting gear of a samurai. Whoa! Thought I heard something. I'm kind of poisoned by the looks of it. What's that? Only 29, so it's not worth it to fight them. We'll leave them alone then. And this screams boss fight, so I imagine something's going to come out. What's that? Is that a giant lobster? There's a giant bloody lobster over there. Let's not mess with him yet. We just want to grind and explore and find maps. Next time we fight something. I imagine that there's going to be some more Godric soldiers up in these castles here. Never just be friendly, you know? And we can summon again. See one of those statues over there. Purified ruins. They don't look very purified. What do I know? We just need to find a grace somewhere. Imagine there's one somewhere. We seem to have taken a lot of damage from that, actually. I think it's probably wise. And it's unwise to do this in the middle of a field, of course. And let us... There we go. There, more what I'm used to. Even if we can dual wield, I don't know if I want to. Let us offer unto the maiden our eyes. I see you, buddy. How are we out of magic? How? Oh, yeah, there are dudes up there that want to kill us. But Wherefore art thou grace? Is the grace? Come on, jellyfish. Don't hurt my jellyfish. How dare you hurt my jellyfish? Whoa, where'd you come from? Whoa! I didn't know they could do magic as well. Okay, that's really bad. We are so far away from where our runes are. Steak America should be the closest, actually. Alright, they've learned magic now. That's not great. Alright. Sword it is, Godric soldiers it is. Time to get our runes back. Just gonna repeat the same phrase again and again. Where are my runes? It was you guys who were patrolling. You ran right into me. Runes recovered. Let's regain our honor by taking out these guys. Ah. That's how it works. That's basically a homing grenade. Okay. Saw him throw a grenade. Cuckoo glintstone. That must be what they're throwing. Oh, there's a way down. Okay, my soldiers be gone. Where's a grace? That's what I want to know. Ugh. All the blood. Go down here and see if there's a grace. Still don't know what those do. If there's one of those statues, there's usually a grace somewhere nearby. Not always, but I imagine there's one somewhere in one of these buildings. I hear dog. That was close. That was real close. I almost want to get rid of the other staff at this point because I kept both to see which was better, but I don't really notice much of a difference between them. And it's more easy to switch between a melee weapon and magic if I only have one choice. Let's keep cycling through. Nearly dying, and I'm just like, I'm panicking. Press button. What is this? Ew. Who's fighting and why is the health going down, you know? I think this is like one of those gates that I went into last time. Sure. Oh. This looks like the... Is this the Magic Academy? We don't have keys, so we can't get in, but if it is... That's really cool, actually. And we'll rest up. Yeah, South Rail... Yeah, this is the academy. We can't get in, but this is what we're looking for. Flintstone key. Okay. Simple map. Looks like an island somewhere. Ooh, cool, cool, cool. I wonder why there are these teleport gates in the world. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff down there that's going to kill us, I just know it. I can see the wooden palisades from all the way up here. But I just want to try one of them. It's one of those ones where if you try and attack from the front, it's a challenge. Because they have flamethrowers. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, where are we? We're all the way up here? Jeez. I think there's probably a map icon right there that we've missed. So we're going to check to see if there is. If there is, pick it up. If there's not, we'll still wrap up and we'll look next time. I think that's what we're looking for right there. Where is that? That's over there. I thought I heard something. There is. There's a map thing. A harg. I don't hear anything creeping up on us. Nothing quite looks like the map we saw earlier. The meeting place. I'm sure we'll find a key eventually, but I think that's going to be our next priority. Is find a key that gets us into the academy, because maybe we can find an NPC or teach us more magic or help us level up or something. But we need a lot of runes regardless. But for now, we're going to wrap things up. Let me find a grace to rest at so I can be ready to rock and roll next stream. First and foremost, thank you so much for everyone who popped in to catch the stream, and for anyone who catches the VOD later. Thank you again for the raid, Cookie. I appreciate it. I will check you out as soon as stream ends. I've got a couple of bits and bobs to get on with today, and then there'll be a Phasmo collab in about 3 hours. Grace is here. And then, yeah, I think that'll be it for me for today. And then tomorrow we'll wait and see what happens. But for now, let us switch screens. And pop on the good stuff. So yeah, once again, thanks so much. I'm going to wrap it up, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Let's see. Oh, now my internet decides to die. Happy days. Is anyone we know streaming? If so, we might raid out, provided that what the streaming matches the vibe. If not, we might just close it up. Putty's on. We'll raid into him. Bit of a different vibe. He's still on Watch Dogs, but it's Putty. So, let's raid out. Let's say hello. I am going to take it easy. And hope I'll catch the next one. Just gonna stretch a bit. Charge!